Hello, welcome to this week's Monday Meditations. Love that you've chosen to come in or to watch the recording later. My name is Steph Scoopin. I work with people who want to master challenging life situations or challenging careers and balance body, mind, and spirit so that we can be more confident and effective and focused and clear in our lives and actually enjoy our lives as well. Today's meditation is part of a 12-week series to introduce mindfulness meditation, and we're in week 10. And this is still just as well that you can just do this meditation today. You really do not have to have seen all the other ones. And the topic for today's meditation is identity, considering identity. Your identity is who you think you are. From early childhood on, we develop our identity through a process of separating us from the world around us. First of all, we identify with the name that our parents give us. And then after that, with the familial, and then later with the societal definitions of gender and race, and also status of the cultures that we live in. Most of the thoughts we attach to every day have to do with how we want to show up in the world, how we think we are perceived, how we feel, and they have to do with our desires and aversions. An attachment to these thoughts happens precisely because these thoughts have to do with me, I. We separate the world into what is part of me and what it isn't. So there's my thinking, my body, my name, my family, partner, dog, car, career, and so on. The more we can call mine in the world, the safer we generally feel, or the safer we think we will feel. But of course, that is an illusory sense of safety. That social identity that we build, and this is a healthy part of the child's development, this identity is dependent on love, approval, and appreciation coming from outside. And when we don't get those, we feel lonely and abandoned and bereft. So understanding that in our spiritual essence, we are more than this man-centered identity, that can give us a sense of well-being and a sense of connectedness. So that's one of the reasons why in meditation we practice seeing the world and ourselves from the perspective of the observer. This is a conscious and awake viewpoint that is not attached to those thoughts of I. And so today we'll practice this very consciously. We'll practice noticing the pull of attachment to our thoughts as they relate to our lives. As we notice, we'll continue to welcome our thoughts as part of ourselves. And then we'll ask ourselves, who or what would I be in this moment without this thought? So let's get ready to meditate. The invitation is to find a comfortable and easy way to sit, be that on a chair or on the floor. And if you haven't yet, I invite you to close your eyes, and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Taking another deep breath in and breathing out. And begin with noticing the natural rhythm of your breath in this moment right now. Your breath might be fast or slow right now. It might be deep or shallow. Without even trying to influence the breath, just notice, just watch how it is natural for you right now. Notice the sensation of the breath, the sensation of air flowing past the nostrils, coming into the throat, into the chest, and expanding the chest, and collapsing the chest and the air coming back out. Just be aware of those sensations of the breath. With the next inhalation, follow those sensations all the way down into the body, into the lower abdomen, and then take your awareness all the way down to the feet. Become aware of the way your feet touch the floor. In connection to earth. Become aware of your ankles, the lower legs, become aware of the knees, thighs, become aware of the hips and buttocks. Become aware of the lower abdomen. Become aware of the sensations of the stomach and liver region. The chest. the shoulders, the arms, hands, fingers. Become aware of the length of the spine. The throat. The face. Become aware of the top and the back of the head. Become aware of the whole body. Holding your whole body in your awareness. Notice the different sensations of the body. Many people can feel their hands strongest, feel the energy of the body the strongest in the hands. So maybe have your hands lie on your legs, palms facing up. And just being aware of the energetic currents in your hands. Notice that if I ask you what your hands look like, an image will appear in your mind. Other than your memory, which is a thought. Do you have proof that this image is what your hands look like right now? And just staying with the sensation of hands. Does it correspond exactly to the remembered image? Notice the energy in your torso, chest and abdomen. Does your awareness of that energy stop at the confines of the body? Or can you follow the feeling of that energy just a little further? As if you could maybe feel an aura or an energy field just beyond what you know as your body. Like energetic feelers, tiny hairs, feeling just beyond the torso. And bring your awareness back to the breath. Staying with the gentle rise and fall of the breath. And then notice what thought takes your awareness away from breath. Acknowledge it with a nod or a bow. Notice how it pertains to who you are. Who would you be without this thought right now? Who would you be without this thought right now? Notice if your answer is another string of thoughts, another story. Again, acknowledge it with kindness or respect, and then repeat the question. Who or what would you be without this thought? Notice what thought takes your awareness away from breath. Acknowledge it with a bow or a nod. And notice how it is about who you are. And then ask yourself, who would I be without this thought right now? And notice if your answer is another string of thoughts, another story. Once again, acknowledge that story with kindness and respect. And thank it for sharing its life with you. And then repeat the question, who or what would I be without this thought? Who or what would you be without this thought? And gently bring your attention back to the breath. And become aware of the body, feet and legs, hips, abdomen, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, spine, throat, face, and head, the whole body. Become aware of the chair you're sitting on. Become aware of your environment. And in your own time, gently, you may open the eyes again. Thank you for meditating and for practicing mindfulness. The invitation is to meditate 20 minutes each day this week. And as usual, if you can't sit, you can't make the 20 minutes, it's okay to just do a shorter amount of time. It's about creating a habit. It's a good idea to at least dedicate a little bit of time and then commit to that little bit of time every day in order to build a habit of meditation. And one Zen master says that if you don't have time to meditate for 20 minutes, you should sit for an hour. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.